Hi guys, welcome back to another calculus chain rule video. And today we'll be solving this equation. So let's start off by plotting down all the stuff that we have. So first off, we have f of x is equal to x squared. And we have f prime of x is equal to 2x. And then we have g of x, and you see how this is a fraction. It's 3x plus 1 over x squared minus 5. So let's just put that right now because that's exactly what it is. And then for the tricky part, we have to find the derivative of this. So let's get right into it. We have to use the quotient rule for this, and the quotient rule would in fact be fig minus gif all over g squared. And now we have to do an f of x and g of x for this guy. So let's do that real quick. So the f of x of this would in fact be 3x plus 1. And the f prime of x for this would just be 3. And then the g of x for this would be x squared minus 5. And g prime of x would equal to 2x. So now we literally just plug all of that in. So let's, excuse me. So let's do 3x plus 1. Excuse me, and that would be times g. Oh, whoops, yeah, I did it right, sorry. So we found the derivative of x, which would be 3. Then we multiply that times g, which would be x squared minus 5. And this is subtracted by 2x, which is going to be times f of x, which is 3x plus 1. And then once we do that, then we can put that all over g squared. So x squared minus 5 squared. So that's a pretty big boy. And then once we simplify that down, we in fact, well, we can't fully simplify it down. So let's actually just leave it as this and input that as the derivative of g of x for the top one. 3x squared minus 2x times 3x plus 1. And then everything over x squared minus 5 squared. So now we can basically get rid of this since we're not going to use this anymore. And then we can use this stuff on the bottom to actually figure out what we're supposed to do. So we're going to be using this formula right here, which is the chain rule formula, and plug in all of these functions into this. So first we plug in the derivative of f of x. So it'd be 2. Then inside of the x, you put in g of x. So 2, 3x plus 1, all over, x squared minus 5. And then times g prime of it, or the derivative of g of x, which would be 3 times x squared minus 5 minus 2x times 3x plus 1 all over x squared minus 5 squared. And now once we find that, we can in fact simplify this. So basically we put it all together, and that would give us, we multiply this thing, so 2 times 3x plus 1 all over x squared minus 5. So 3 times x squared minus 5, we do this real quick, which would be 3x squared minus 15. Yep, and then we put that, since we're multiplying negative 2x times 3 of x, it'd be negative 6x squared, and then minus 2x. Minus 2x all over x squared minus 5 to the power of 2. And once we do that, then we can multiply these, in fact. And then once we do all of the math, we get to the answer of 6x plus 2 is equal to, or times, times negative 3x squared minus 15 minus 2x all over inside's x squared minus 5 to the power of 3. So this was whoa. So this is a pretty big problem, but we did do it, and this is our final answer.